What is up, everyone? I have been getting a bunch of different people asking me how I have so much jewels in Union Cross. Now, a lot of this is a reason behind me not being a free-to-play player. This account, I do have a free-to-play account, but my main account is a pay-to-play account. I buy VIP every week. I do buy the $100 jewel packs, which are jewel box E's. I do put a decent amount of money into this account because I do a lot of YouTube content for you guys, and it helps me not only play the game faster and better and just get stuff that I want, but it helps me make the content for you guys. But I haven't been spending them. I've been buying jewels here and there, and I've been buying VIP, but I haven't been spending them because recently we've had bad banners, to be honest, but they brought in some tempting ones. I do want to pull from the new one, but the New Year's deal, but I don't know if I should because I do have the Melody and Memories Kyrie. But this video, I wanted to talk about how to efficiently save, earn, and save your jewels. So the first thing that, if you're new, you're going to get daily rewards, okay? So when you go into your dailies, mine are 200 because I paid for one of the jewel box E's this month. But you'll get 100 per, one of these a day. So you'll get a maximum of 300 if you're free to play and didn't buy anything. So you'll automatically get 300 every day there. If you go ahead and look into these, if you join a group, you can earn jewels, and these are 100 apiece, and there's a stack of them, right? So if you join a group, you will literally get more jewels here, and this is a weekly thing. So in 1 week, you can earn all of this. Then you go to the limit stuff. Limited stuff is basically like stuff like this, gems and stuff like that, and then there's usually pet parts in here as well. But you want to focus, if you're only trying to get your jewels, on the weekly and daily thing. Make sure you're signing in once a day and doing your dailies. It's really easy. All you do is do one quest, you kill one raid boss, and you do one PvP. The most tedious to me, I think, is the PvP. But that's just one thing. Right now, we're getting a lot of daily logins too. So you're getting 1,000 for every day, and for the next, I would like to say for the next 5 days, we're going to be still getting 1,000. So if you have been signing in, make sure you're signing in every day, because if you do miss a day, you do miss 1,000 jewels. Every Monday they're giving away 3k jewels, so they're still giving out a decent amount of jewels, and they've been giving out a decent amount of jewels for the past couple months. So, and I've been just holding on to them. I pull rarely, I rarely pull, and it has to be I think the last thing I actually pulled for, I'd like to say, was the Sephiroth. I can't remember off the bat what I pulled last, but that was a while ago. That was literally a while ago. It was either Sephiroth, because I'm pretty sure Sephiroth came after the stained glasses that you had to pay for in order to get the Melody and Memory Kyrie. I'm pretty sure. But out of them, they're the last things I think I pulled for. So right there, I saved because I didn't pull anything. So you're getting your daily logins, you're getting your weekly logins. If you haven't played any of the story, you can go through the story and get a bunch of jewels there. It takes a while, but after you catch up, you get a decent amount of jewels. Then after that, you can actually go into proud mode, which will actually give you more jewels. I don't think it is as much as the regular story, but it still gives you jewels there. So, you go into story, and you can literally play through all of these quests and see right here, later on, you start getting 1,000 jewels for every so many that you do. So, let's see. Yeah, it's like every 5 quests, you get 1,000 jewels. That adds up really quick. And of course, you can switch to your proud mode over here and do quests there and get more jewels. And what I would say is save them. Just do them and save them. And then, of course, you got events that happen. And there's a lot of events that actually hide jewels in them, too. So, right now, I don't think there's any that have jewels in it. But we did recently have one where you had to fight an enemy, and it goes up in tiers, and you get 5k jewels. And every month, I believe they do that. As long as I played it, it's like every month they give you an enemy that you can fight that gives you 5k jewels. So look out for different events that will actually give you jewels as well. And then Unicross, a lot of people, don't play Unicross. Like, obviously you see that I didn't do shit this week because it says 0. But if you go to the actual crossboard, after you get so many coins, you can get jewels in all of these. Now, these are not a lot at all. Like, you barely get any jewels out of this. But if you're really just trying to get as much jewels as possible because you're free to play, that is a way to do it. I mean, they add up after a while, but these are more tedious. But you do get gems here. You do get gems, so you can't really complain there. And maybe I should start doing some of this shit. I just feel like a lot of this, like this one, a lot of these are really expensive, like, to complete the cross ones. And I don't know if I have it in me to sit through all of these times, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll get to it. I don't know. Let's see how I'm feeling. Maybe tonight. Maybe I can do it right before raid time, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling on that. So, we covered the story. We covered the dailies. We covered the events. We covered the Unicross. I'm not going to even go into the special tabs because that is all VIP stuff. So I don't want to talk about that because I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this video, you're worried because you're not a pay-to-play player. So of course, if you put money into it, you're going to get jewels. I mean, that's just obvious. They also do stuff with Coliseum, not all the time, but if you do, sometimes they have PvPs where, like, weeks of PvP where you can actually earn jewels there as well. So you'd have to rank pretty high and they'll give you basically jewels. But I wouldn't say it's rare because I do see it more often than I think I should. But they do a lot of weeks that are like that. And I think, like, it's not a lot of jewels. I think it's like 1,000 jewels or whatever. But it's still something that if you're going to play PvP anyway, then you might as well get jewels for it. So we covered everything here. I'm trying to think. Alright, let's jump over because a lot of people might not know this. But when you level up, and this is a lot because of raiding, so you have to be like a heavy raider to level up quite a bit in the later levels. When you level up, every 50 levels, after I think 300, you start getting 5,000 jewels a piece. And it's actually in your avatar boards up here somewhere. Okay, see all these? These are all jewels that I got. So this was a 5k, this was a 5k, this was a 5k, this was a 5k, this was a 5k. They're all 5k. So right here, if I did not redeem these, and some of these that I've redeemed are actually up here. Up here. So, because a lot of people don't redeem these because when they see that big amount of jewels just sitting at the top of their screen, it makes them want to pull. I actually like seeing that number climb. I actually do like to see that number climb because when something good does come out, I will have enough, and I know I have enough to see what I can do. But a lot of people don't add it to their actual jewel count because it makes them want to pull. So if that's something that will push you to pull, and if you see the digits, make sure that you just save them in these and you can redeem them later. But you're looking at literally 10, 20, 30,000 jewels right here that I've earned so far. And I'm about to make another 5k because I am 641. As soon as I hit 650, I do another 5k. And then just add up there to the rest of it. So that's that. And of course, you don't have to redeem all of your dailies either. Like if you go to home and you go to where, not your dailies, but your present box, you don't have to redeem all that. You can let it all sit there. But after a long time, I don't think you can get anymore. So I like to redeem my stuff as it you know, as I get it, just so I make sure I get it. But you can actually have stuff stay in your present box forever. But you see presents, jewels 0 out of 200, other 0 out of 200. So there is a maximum amount that you can actually get. So yeah, so if you want to save them in the present box because you don't want to see the stuff up on the top of your screen, that's totally understandable, because I do hear of a lot of people that actually do that. But for me, I can let it sit up there and be fine. But let's jump over to Dark Road, because Dark Road actually plays a big role in saving jewels as well. Alright, so now that we are in Dark Road, this actually plays a big factor into saving jewels for Unicross, because when they added Dark Road to the Unicross game, they did a thing where it crosses your jewels over, so you could spend jewels in either Unicross or Dark Road. The only thing that I like to do on Dark Road is use these tickets up here. These tickets are my everything, because I don't spend any jewels in this. I spend all my jewels in Unicross. But of course, there is ways that you can get actual jewels in this, and that's added to your regular count up top, and it crosses over to Unicross. So even if you don't like Dark Road, see, look, there's 3k that you can sit right here, boom, and that's from just obtaining BP in this game. So I just got 3k, and that was just, you know, basically something free. Up here, of course, I didn't do all of these quite yet, because I don't play a lot of Dark Road. You can earn jewels here, so there's still a bunch of jewels that I can still obtain. I believe this is the, I think this is a monthly kind of thing. But basically, if I do like the rank 4, I can get these. And then over here, Power Belt SP mission, that there's literally 900 jewels right here that I can earn, plus another ticket. And then when you complete it, there's another ticket. So, and then here, this is like a prize anthem card. I think this is like the month that, well, this says 5 days left. All I gotta do is do some rank 4 enemies, but I never do that. Maybe I should do that this weekend. That might be something I'll try to do. But you get the new anthem card, and then you get some more jewels there. So you can obviously see, I didn't even do all my weekly stuff. That's funny. I still got to do my weekly stuff. But yeah. So once I finish this weekly stuff, I'll get a bunch of jewels here as well. There's always ways to make jewels. Every day you should be making jewels. That's just how this game is. So, the only problem is when you see something that you might want, see if you really need it, because that is where the saving comes into play. Like, if you really need a medal, like, I have the Melody Memory Kyrie. I know a lot of you guys might not have it, and I understand the not having that must really suck, because it was really hard to get. You already had to have a lot of jewels. I understand why people are pissed off about that. But I would say the next best thing to that would be the New Year deal. Because they do Supernova Renew, and it's not all of the medals. It does do 2 elements. So one can do a power and a magic. One can do a speed and a magic. One can do a power and a... You know, like, they do 2. So I think that is the next best thing. So if you did miss out on the Melody Memory Kyrie, I would say pull for that. But if you already have something that's good that renovas, and you're doing okay with content, skip it. Save your jewels. Like, that's the thing. If you save your jewels, then the next best thing that does come, you'll have the amount of jewels for it. So I hope this video kind of helped you out with the saving part of this game, because even though I am pay to play, I know a lot of you guys aren't pay to play, and I know that your like jewels that you earn are probably going to be less than mine because I put money into it. But that should push you into saving more, you know, in the game, so that you can get the better things that do come out. Because I hate when they do what they did with the Melody and Memory Kyrie. Like, even though I had what I needed to get that, it put a dent in my jewels. Like, I had 180k, and I was like down almost, actually I went down 100k. That's a lot. And I hate when they do stuff like that. Like, that was ridiculous. But I hope this video helped you guys out. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the WayFinders Junior Cross groups, you can hit us up by hitting the Discord link down below to the WayFinders Discord. Once you're in there, we can set you up in one of our groups. And if you don't play in the cross, that is fine. You can still join, make friends, and talk about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts there. And if you want to follow me over on Instagram, just look me up at DIB That's pop up. I post a lot of content for this channel, Kingdom Hearts, and just a bunch of different things. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and let your hearts be your guiding keys. Bye.